In this video, I'm going to show you how to add news to your site. Most of you will have some type of news on the home page of your site, as well as possibly a news location where we also bring in news. But we're going to be concerned with adding news to the front page of our site. And usually we'll have one or two stories that we'll focus on there. So again, let's go here into our manager. And usually you're going to have a folder set up that says news on it. Sometimes you might have this folder sitting underneath a folder, like in your About Us section. It really depends on how your site is set up. But for the most part, they're set up the same. I want to click on this news thing and show you something really quick. It's very important that you don't click on the news and try to put news in here. Basically, what you have to do is create a new document every time you're going to add news. And then this little line of code that we put in here is going to bring those news stories in. So leave this alone. Don't actually click on the actual news folder. What you want to do is add a document into the news folder as a new news story. So what we do to do that is we right click on a Mac or a PC, you right click on the folder and go down to create a document here. Okay, that's going to bring up a brand new blank document for you to work with. And it's very important to follow these couple of steps here. First of all, we need a title. So let's call this Making Videos. Put in the long title as well. And it's very important that you use the summary or intro text. This is the part that shows up on your home page. This is the little teaser that leads into the full story. So I'm going to put in here. Okay, and that's going to be the summary. And then we'll go ahead and here is the full story. Now, you can put anything you want in the full story. And in fact, the longer the better, the more content the better. So go ahead and put in text. You can insert images like we mentioned in the last video. You can also go ahead and embed a video here from YouTube. We'll have a video on how to do that. Whatever you need to do. A lot of your sites are going to be set up where you have a left content area and a right content area. This one doesn't have that, but if it does, you can put your story in here and you can put your photos over in your right hand content area, and it'll work just like it will creating a regular page. So once you get all of these things in, the story, the intro text, and the title, go ahead and hit save. Now when we look over at news, we got the success here, and we look over here at news. Now we have our new site and Making Videos. We now have a new news story. So let's click out here onto the home page and refresh the page. There we go. We're showing two news stories on the site. We have Making Videos and we have our new site. If you click on the full story link, it'll go and there's the full story. Again, if I had added any images here or anything, you would see them in the story. In fact, we'll go ahead and just for a refresher, I'm going to go ahead and add a photo here. I'm going to click on my Insert Edit Image, click out here to the site, and I'm going to click on my image uploads. Let's go ahead and add this beautiful flower in. And if we go ahead and hit insert, look what it does. It tells you, don't continue, or you certainly can, but don't continue without the putting the title in. It's very important, or an image description. So let's put it in. I always suggest that you put an image description and a title. Insert it. There's a photo, and we're going to go ahead and hit save. And come back out, refresh the page, and our story now has a photo. Again, photo's a little bit too large. I showed you how you could resize it in the last video, so we won't do that here. Next video, we'll show you how to add testimonials, and we'll move on to some other great things. Thanks.